everybody, so I'm back with another video, this time slightly less controversial. I'm going to leave Jeremy out of it and we are going back to fragrances, and there's two fragrances I've been meaning to compare for quite a long time. They are by the House of Guerlain and one of them is Bois D'Armenie, and that's my gorgeous bottle there, and I will show you the presentation, at least of the bottle, because I know that's important to some people, and I do think these bottles are gorgeous. Cap is it has a leather feel. I don't know if it's actually leather. It's not magnetic, but it's very, very snug and safe, and there you have it. It's gorgeous. I love it. And then the other one I want to compare it to is called Lui. That is the bottle. This is only a 50ml bottle, eau de parfum, and the other bottle is a 75ml eau de parfum. So the bottle's very avant-garde, I guess, kind of modern. It's okay, I don't mind it, but I'm not in love with it. It's very monochrome, kind of boring really. I prefer the opulence of that bottle. So Bois D'Armenie in terms of bottles is the winner out of the two, but of course it's not just about the bottles. So let me tell you about Bois D'Armenie to start with. So this one here is a fragrance by Annick Monado from 2006, so it's been out quite a long time, and there's talks of it being discontinued, but it is still available in some stores. However, that might change. I don't know if it's 100% going to be discontinued, or it might become more exclusive than it already is. Perhaps you'll only be able to get it in particular boutiques. But let's get on with the notes. Top notes: frankincense, iris, pink pepper. Heart notes of gaiac wood, benzoin, coriander, copahu balm, patchouli, white musks in the base. So this is the interpretation of the Papier d'Armenie, which is something that the French burn like an incense, but it's a paper. So you kind of light the edge of the paper, blow it out, and then it just quickly burns through, and it scents your whole house with, it's mainly a benzoin ingredient, so a very ambery, sweet smell. It's really, really nice. So that is what this fragrance is supposed to represent, and it actually does a very, very nice job of it. So I have Bois D'Armenie on this hand here. I had to remind myself then. And it really is a soft, slightly ambery, ever so slightly smoky fragrance. It feels like there's something giving it sweetness apart from the ambers and the vanillas and the resins. It does smell like there is a touch of floral element in here. There is iris, which probably is giving it this powdery feel that I'm getting. But mostly it's musky, woodsy, vanillic, resiny, smooth and gorgeous. That's how it opens up, and when it dries down on your skin, the vanilla really becomes the main player, and it's a beautiful, beautiful vanilla. It's not a cookie dough vanilla. It smells expensive, it smells natural, and it is absolutely gorgeous. It envelopes you, you get an amazing sillage and a beautiful projection, and it is a stunning, stunning fragrance. I'm very, very much in love with Bois D'Armenie. But I wanted to compare it to Lui because they do have some similarities. So Lui was only created, I think it was last year, by Thierry Wasser and Delphine Jelk. It's a unisex fragrance. It's marketed as unisex, and the notes are carnation, benzoin, leather. That's on the Guerlain website. However, Fragrantica lists more notes. They say you have pear, clove, benzoin, carnation, leather, vanilla, musk, woody notes, and smoke. And I have to say, the Fragrantica notes give you much more of an idea of how this one smells. So This one to me is not so smooth. It's more smoky. The wood has more depth. It smells almost like an ebony wood, if that makes any sense, a darker wood, whereas the woods in here smell more like a cedar, wood chippings, very transparent. In here, it's a much darker, more intense woods. It's a bit more smoky, a bit more gritty, a bit more spicy. If you are someone who very much prefers your fragrances to be masculine or feminine, or if you sort of go with the general marketing and you generally would choose a masculine fragrance or you would choose a feminine fragrance, then I would say this one comes off just a bit more masculine because of the smokiness and the more intense woods, and you also get a little hint of the leather in the dry down, although it's by no means a leather fragrance. This one to me is just a bit more on the feminine side, only because it's smoother and slightly sweeter and less smoky. To me, Lui feels almost like a base notes fragrance. It's very much what you get to start with is kind of what you get at the end. There's a little change, as I say, it does get a bit leathery in the base, but when you spray it on your skin, it feels like you've sprayed on a perfume that's already had a few hours to live, if that makes any sense. It does smell really good. It's a very good, cozy, snuggle fragrance. It's not as strong projecting as Bois D'Armenie, and it's not as ethereal and transparent. So it kind of feels a bit heavier on the skin, although not that much. A little bit heavier, a little bit smokier, definitely drier as well, and closer to the skin. Bois D'Armenie is much more transparent. You get a really lovely trail, and it's very soft and inviting, and probably just that touch more feminine. So if I'm going to have to put them in a battle, like I have, then the bigger one is going to win. Pooh. So the winner of this battle is Bois D'Armenie. And I haven't even talked about value. This is only 50ml. This is 75ml. Yet this is actually more expensive than this. So in terms of value, you get better value with Bois D'Armenie. Now, I don't suggest that you go and blind buy either of those based on my opinion, but definitely try them out for yourself, and hopefully I've given you an idea of what you might like yourself. If you love a resinous, vanilla, soft, smoky, smooth, gorgeous thing, then basically either of those could be your thing, but my preference does lie with Bois D'Armenie. It's just gorgeous. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel special. So that is it for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.